Hey, hello. Good evening. Welcome back to Saturday night. Welcome back to ROM Hack Races. It's good to see everybody. I'm liking this excitement in chat. I hope you're doing really well. Every Saturday night, we have a never before seen Super Mario World Kaizo level raced by some of the best players on planet Earth, watched by some of the best viewers on planet Earth. That's you. And we're all going to have a really good time. It is week 340 around these parts. And we've got a level from Evil Admiral Kiwi. Buckle up, strap in, lock in, because we're going beyond the horizon. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Now, the racers don't know what they're in for. They're just going to play this with all their sight reading abilities, their wits and skill. But they do know a little bit about the level in the form of difficulty rankings. We had testers this week, Blue Ribbon High Life, Mason, and Mithrillionaire, who all gave this some difficulty rankings. And the racers will know that to kind of prepare. Execution tonight, 5 out of 10. Complexity tonight, a 6 out of 10. And the racers also know that there are 4 sections. So kind of complex, kind of tricky to do. 5 and up is, it's getting a little challenging. But I think these folks are up to it. We've got 10 friends who have signed up. B2, DE81, Double Doom, Ender of Games, Endless Ascent, Ike SMB, Louis Duce, Manperson04, Revelug, XGamer 2009, and You Fail Me. And right now, to start us off on screen, we got Double Doom in the upper left, Endless Ascent in the upper right, XGamer down there in the lower left, and You Fail Me in the lower right. If you want to, if you want to learn, what was I going to say? You want to learn a little bit more about us and what we're doing, head on over to romhackraces.com. Our official site. You can download this patch. You can download any of the patches. You can jump on our Discord server if you want to hang out with the community off stream and, talk shop, get some help for your next Kaizo level that you're building with that cool ROM Hack Races base ROM from Amper and Underway, and generally just hang out tonight. We've got the ever wonderful What's Up Dot. We love our trans comrades on the restream tonight, making everything look really good, pressing all the buttons. And to scout, watching all of the other racers, letting us know who's taking the lead. Oh, such friends, BD and Echo tonight, watching all the racers and letting us know, who to put on the screen. Hopefully, we're going to be able to see all of the clears through their great work, and we're all going to have some fun. As previously mentioned, if you're here to support your favorite friends, racers, please put their emotes up in chat. Feel free to make some noise, get some hype. And if you don't have some emotes from these racers, maybe go consider getting them, dropping a follow, and drop a follow for us here on RomHack Races while you're at it. I'm Glitch. Hi, hello, that's me. I will be bringing you the play-by-play. If you would like to learn a little bit more, if you have questions about Kaizo mechanics or what's going on, something I didn't cover, please feel free to ask in chat and we'll get you sorted out. And as always, I gotta let you know, say the line. This is a challenge of consistency or one-shots with a little bit of insight mixed in there. And with the complexity ranking, insight tonight is probably going to come into play a little bit more. Can the racers be consistent at what they've already learned? Will they one-shot a new section and make some knowledge or even a progress, a checkpoint that way? And do they have the insight to sort out either what you do or how to make their gameplay a little bit more consistent? We're ready to count it down here, so put some noise in chat in 3, 2, 1. It's time for video games. Week 340, let's go Beyond the Horizon from Evil Admiral Kiwi. Let's do it. Do not look for hidden dev exits. All right. You know what? I'm not looking. I'm not looking at all. Whoa. Okay, interesting idea here. Oh man. Whoa, far out. So, really cool graphics right off the bat. I see what we've got here. We've got these yellow mushrooms. There is a big black horizon right out there in the middle of nowhere, and we have got to move that in order to see what is coming up next. That is really cool. You fail me in the lower right, making some progress, picking this up pretty quickly. Endless Ascent as well. And we're gonna grab those yellow mushrooms. There's you see the yellow mushroom, there's one up there in the upper right, kind of by the chain, and we're gonna grab those yellow mushrooms in order to move the horizon a little bit farther to be able to see. Doesn't look like anything's out there until they actually move it. Super neat idea, really cool stuff, and I'm really liking this graphic, this sort of palette, and these aesthetics. Looks really nice here tonight. Ike SMB coming up here in the upper left. Endless Descent, X Gamer, you fail me. So we got a shell to start off with, and we want to get up there. Looks like You Fail Me in the lower right has an idea about what they want to do here. Ike as well. Gonna start off with that shell, gonna go up to the falling platform, grab that first mushroom, grab the shell down below, and then run all the way to the left and respawn those falling platforms. They're usually gray, here they're pink. We're gonna respawn those falling platforms. You Fail Me using that chuck, and they have moved the horizon one more loop. You can go through the black area. It doesn't kill you, but there's nothing in there and you can't see. Revelug coming in here in the lower left. So we're gonna get that shell, right? We're gonna make a shell jump off of the wall, but Revelug is way ahead right now. Revelug making some big progress. Meanwhile, You Fail Me, yeah, using that chuck and using these timed platforms. Oh, this is so neat, man. Cool. Man, this is such a cool level. Oh, I really like this. How creative, man. We got B2 at DE coming in here in the upper right. So once they do that shell jump the first time, that shell's gonna go down and sit there by the chuck. They wanna bounce off the chuck and then shell jump off the wall in order to get up there. Remember, we always wanna be moving toward the yellow mushroom. So every time the black horizon moves, we're gonna see the next mushroom, and that's really cool visibility. You always see the goal, or the goal in this case, the objective. You see where you're going, and you just got to figure out how to get there. But some very tricky execution, and I think these difficulty rankings were very on point tonight. You Fail Me with some big moves, getting out ahead. This is definitely going to come down to some consistency. I'm seeing a lot of consistency build up from some of these racers, but especially that chuck jump can be a little bit tricky. Those chucks have a wedge-shaped hitbox. And look out for Revelug, lower left-hand corner. Let's go. Revelug first in, and is that a checkpoint? It is. Revelug first at the goal and pulling out ahead right now. And now we've got stars that are going to move the horizon, and we've got the moving disco spiny shell. Not a vanilla asset, but really fun, and we're going to have to spin jump on that, not regular jump like a normal disco shell, grabbing the yellow stars in order to move the horizon, and Revelug's going to have to watch out for this spiny disco shell. So Revelug, yeah, now kind of taking a look at things. This is kind of tricky because you can't, oh man, yeah, you can't actually see what's up, but you see the edge of that pink platform. So we're going to have to kind of like dead reckoning this. And B2, here we go. B2 and You Fail Me at the same time, getting into the checkpoint as well. That's going to put some pressure on Revelug, and Revelug has not really been on this section too long. Sometimes if a racer manages to break away, they get extra time to work on a section and learn things that the other racers are then going to have to learn when they get there. But not too far ahead, very close right now. Revelug with a little bit of a knowledge lead, but I think that's going to be over pretty soon. So now it's on B2 or You Fail Me to get a couple, maybe some one-shots here. And there's Ike too. As I'm looking at everybody else, there's Ike making it to the second checkpoint as well. So we got the disco shell, and we got You Fail Me getting to the same part Revelug died at. And they kind of just want to figure out, they see that little pink edge of the falling platform, but the horizon is there kind of blocking the path, so we got to figure out how to get up to that. And they are seeing the yellow star in the upper part of that area. Looks like folks are trying for a spin jump, which would be pretty logical. You cannot regular jump on the spiny disco shell, but you will be able to spin jump on it and trying to kind of launch themselves up there. And this is pretty tricky too, because since you can't actually see what you're doing, like I said, we're using a little bit of dead reckoning. And so, how am I trying to put this? Touch on the controller is going to be kind of handy. I'm thinking of like In Absentia of Knowing, which was a cool hack from Nyx Kills Myths that came out pretty recently, where you can't see Mario. And in this case, you can see Mario, but you can't see what's around you. So just being able to feel how long you're going to hold the jump, how much you're going to touch it. You Fail Me definitely has the right touch. They have got that next star, and that is going to put You Fail Me in the lead by just a little bit right now, since they have made it. But there's Revelug answering right back. Yeah, the walls don't exist. That's really interesting. So they're jumping up through that wall, and the walls actually don't exist while the horizon is there, but the sprites do exist, so you can get on that falling platform. What a cool level. You Fail Me, though, really kind of running out with this. You Fail Me, once they know something, they are very, very quick to get consistent. 2 sections out of 4 right now, so still anybody's game. 6 minutes in. We got plenty of time for moves. How are you? Also, like, how are you doing? You feeling okay? Having a good Saturday night? Thanks for spending a little bit over here with us at RHR Races. Glad we get to see some exciting stuff. Oh, what's that? Wait, did I hear? Oh, so I turned up the sound a little bit. I thought I heard a checkpoint sound. You Fail Me. Running here. Yeah, You Fail Me, having learned. And You Fail Me in the pipe. Nicely done. You Fail Me is going to take that second checkpoint, third section. Yeah, very, very clutch. You Fail Me really they figured that out and they got right on board with it. So now, oh man, oh, whoa, this is so neat. So yeah, walls don't exist when the horizon is around, and now the horizon isn't on the far right side of the screen. Now it's in the middle, and every time it moves, yeah, wow, that's so neat. Sprites are still fine. Sprites act like normal, but walls do not exist. That is just a black emptiness. And so You Fail Me is able to fall through the floor as the horizon is moving forward. And that's what's going to get them down and around those death blocks that otherwise would prevent them from being able to do that. Holy cow, dude. Wow. 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 Yeah. Wow. We got moles in the third section. You Fail Me, working through these moles. Moles, they're big. They walk around. They're going to run into a wall. They're going to turn around. And this is also, keep in mind, You Fail Me with extra time on this section. Everyone else is going to have to learn these lessons. But Revelug in the lower left-hand corner, taking a little pause there to see what's coming up. Ooh, close. Close. That one shot on that same section really helped out You Fail Me. And here goes Ike, SMB. Ike in the lower left, going to move on and trying to put the pressure on You Fail Me right now. You Fail Me has been, we're about at the same point. So Ike might learn this pretty quickly. All right. Yo, now what? You feel me? Trying to do a sight read. They can't pick up the shell while the black horizon is in front of it. But so they're getting in there and they're waiting for it to move out of the way. They're going to jump up through there. They're going to avoid falling in the pit and then grab that shell. Now, what are we going to do with the shell? Ouch. You're going to get stuck in the wall. That's what. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm really jazzed on this level, man. What a wild idea. We really do live in a post-1F9 world, don't we? You feel me? On a sight read right now. You feel me? Sees what they want. Not quite, though. And there's the pipe. Okay. You feel me? Really, they saw that pipe. Can they be consistent? This would be a huge lead for You feel me if they could clutch this out right about now and stay out in front of Ike. I can't take credit for that. That was BK, who observed that we live in a post-1F9 world. X-Gamer, Double Doom, off stream, both in room 2. Ike and You Feel Me in room 3, and B2 and Revelug in room 2. Revelug, oh, geez, Revelug. They're trying to go around. I'm not sure if Revelug is using the fact that the blackness makes walls, like, not exist at all. But, you know who does exist? Fail. You feel me? 4th room, and this is the 4th and final room. Revelug, though, with a shot. Ooh! Revelug with a shot at room 3. Ike still working on, Ike on 3. You feel me on 4. There are 4 sections. We knew that going into this. And so now the wall is in the middle, but we've got to kind of move with it in order to get where we're trying to go and not fall in the pit, because remember, the area below the blackness is now a pit. So they've always got to slide out from inside the blackness so they don't just plummet right into the floor beneath them. Ike trying to keep the pressure on right now. They're going to need to get really consistent, really quick at this exact obstacle. You feel me, though, is really putting in these reads. B2 with a shot at the checkpoint. B2 getting it. Nicely done, B2. B2 moving on to room 3 with the moles, and there's Revelug also hanging out with the moles in room 3. You feel me, though. 1 room ahead right now. Now, this is where any other racer right now is going to need turn it on. Turn on the power right now and get up to where You feel me is. Could it be Ike in the lower left, upper left? So close. Ike sees that pipe, though. 1 more run, they're probably going to get in there. But now Fail here, using the shell to get up on that wall. And they want to match their movement with that black strip. So jumping down and through, they've got to time that jump just right from this point after the shell jump. They're going to get up there and they're going to try to time that. Oh, yeah, and you want to jump on the timed platform in such a way that you'll be able to catch up with it when you need it. Revelug, oh man, they don't see the pipe, but maybe unbeknownst to Revelug, they are right there where they need to be. Man, I want to give huge props. Evil Admiral Kiwi tonight for this level. This is wildly cool. Man, what a concept. And you know, I really liked it, despite the fact that this is a really wild concept. The execution is like super chill and fair, right? It's pretty obvious what you want to do in this level. This is a really cool one. Go and download this for yourself on romhackraces.com. Revelug trying for that pipe. Ike and B2 and Revelug. Man, room 3. But looks like You Feel Me's maybe getting a little bit of a hang up here in the 4th room, matching your movement with this black horizon strip. What do you even call this? With the void. Matching your movements with the void is pretty tricky, so 1 slip up and you're going back to the beginning, and that is giving the other racers a little bit more time to catch up. Ike looking to catch up right now in the upper left-hand corner. 2 bounces on that Rex and slipping through gracefully into that nice clear pipe down there. And that's going to put Ike on the 4th and final section as well. You Feel Me with a little bit more knowledge, but we're going to see if Ike can clutch it out. Fail, though, getting that knowledge, getting down and grabbing that lower shell. The nothing. The absence. The universe, man. You Feel Me, though, getting pretty consistent here. These have been kind of short-ish sections. Fail, being careful. They want to shell jump up there. Fail for the oh, what? Huh? What? Huh? 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 Wait, what? Fail, running right through the orb. Man, does anything exist? And you fail me with some really great sight reads to win it tonight. They had some great sight reads in the second area that really put them ahead, and they managed to hang on to that lead with a great sight read on the ending. You fail me very, 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 very well done. Fail wrapping up with a 1350 and their 46th first place on a ROM hack race. Really just a powerhouse player. Fail is incredibly good. Don't let the name fool you. They succeed quite often. But we got others, man. We got others. We got Revelug. Oh, yo, we got Revelug jumping right into that pipe, going for the fourth and final section as well. Ike and B2 not too far behind. We got Man Person in the lower right-hand corner working on section number 2. Yeah, I wonder, where is that dev exit? If you told me to not look for dev exits, I might try to look for dev exits. What you have to do to make me not look for dev exits is tell me to look for dev exits. Then I just don't want to do it. Like that Pengu meme where he crosses his arm. Well, now I'm not doing it. Looking for a second place. Don't be fooled by the very quick clear that we got for first. These are incredibly talented players. Revelug, everybody, honestly, everyone on screen right now kicking butt on this level. Looking for a second, and it's pretty tight between Ike and Revelug right now. Ike with a little bit more knowledge, but knowledge isn't everything here. I'm going to double those shout-outs to Man Person for joining their first race. They actually were hanging out in my chat the other night, I think last night, and they were like, yeah, I'm thinking about joining ROM hack races. So I am really glad to see a new friend coming out and giving it a shot. They're doing great, and I expect good things. Oh, I didn't know that, BD. Was that the one I wasn't here for? The dev exit is a reference to Kiwi's level a couple of weeks ago where you found a dev exit that didn't actually help. That's funny. Yeah, the invisible. Invisible. Double Doom coming in here in the lower left-hand corner, working on the third section with the moles. Ike and Revelug on the left on the fourth section, looking for a second place. But first place in our hearts, every racer gets that first. Man. Yo, again, if you have questions, if there's something I haven't covered here or you're unsure about something, please feel free to ask. This is a pretty brainy level, but it's honestly, I'm really impressed by how readable this is. This is really like good level design, really just kind of like the only thing to do is the correct thing to do. And if you're dying, you're not doing the correct thing. And like the act of dying shows you, oh, okay, don't do that. And I think this level really exemplifies that very, very well. Once you mess with it a little bit, it becomes pretty obvious what you want to do. And that's a tricky thing with a brainy gimmick like this. Double Doom looking for that pipe in the third room. One shell jump away. Here goes B2 in the upper right. Oh, they have the movement. Ah, they had it. They had the bounces. You want to do 2 bounces on that Rex in order to wait for the void to move close enough that you can get through to the bottom. Man, now I'm just kind of picturing like a really, there's so much you could do with this gimmick, man. You could have, you could have this like void like moving around and changing or moving fast or slow, moving in different directions. There's like, wow, there's a lot you could do here. But I mean, we're already seeing some cool stuff. Revelug, oh, speaking of seeing cool stuff, Revelug's got that orb on screen. Meanwhile, Ike looking really sharp with these jumps. Nice little spin jump there from Ike to kind of control their descent a little bit more. Ike's got to catch up, though. Ike! Oh, look out now. Okay, now we know that Mario can walk into the void, so you got to be careful, my friend. Ike, SMB, grabbing that orb. A very, very strong second place. Well done. Yo, well played, Ike. Revelug's not too far behind. That's going to be an 1847 for Ike, their 15th second place. I know I'm talking about podiums and first and second place or whatever, but you know, it's all these racers are doing absolutely well. This is a race between the players and the level, less the players and each other, and want to create that culture of celebrating everybody's wins here. Louis Duce coming in the upper left-hand corner. Louis B2 up top, Revelug and Double Doom down below. Louis, kind of chilling. Oh, I wonder what Louis is thinking here. Oh, maybe they were just taking a little breather. I wonder. Louis, famously, honestly, Louis is one of the smartest, like, and I don't mean like, how do I mean that? Louis has such a style. I was just checking out their OLDC submission level, and it was just blowing my mind. Louis got a new one out. I think it's just called My Hack, with just incredibly dense, creative Kuso glitch skill setups. Speaking of skill, though, B2 looking for that drop. Nice try, man. Nice try. So I'm always kind of like, I got one eye on Louis. Like, what is he trying to do? You know, what are you trying to do? Louis, kind of a player who, like, they might know the real strat, but they're gonna do it their way. Louis, though, looking for the bounce that'll get them in this pipe. Maybe they're a little slow. That was tight, though. They could have waited on that falling platform just a little bit more. That's a skill to highlight in this one. The, you know, when you touch one of those falling platforms, it doesn't fall immediately. And even when it's falling, you stand on it for just a little while. Making use of that time is really, really important. And Double Doom, looking for that ending. Yeah, see, they want to wait out, right? They want to wait as they're getting to that pipe. Here's Louis for their try in the pipe. Oh, thought they had that. B2 back again, same thing. We're all working on this pipe at the end of the third area. And what you really want to do there, you want to wait, right? So as a player, you're thinking, how do I do this? You have to move, right? You're going to die if you don't move. But how do I do this in the slowest way possible? And in this case, that's going to be big full jumps. Oh, man. Big full jumps. They're throwing the shell. They're going forward. They want a big jump off of that with slow fall. And then they want a big jump off of that bat, landing on the falling platform and waiting. Hesitating just enough. They don't get kicked off as the platform falls, but they do have a little bit of time to stand there. And that's going to let the void catch up with them. There's B2 doing that strat very, very well. Well earned. That one was super clean. You want to see exactly what I'm talking about there. B2 using that hesitation to their advantage. And looks like Louis, oh man, Louis, thought you were getting in with that one, man. Ah, geez. B2 though, moving on. Revelug and B2 now on the final section. Revelug though, trying to get up for that orb. And B2 not too far behind. We might see the upset for third here on the podium. Man, dang, I love this level. When it comes time to vote for your favorite ROM hack race levels of the year, I hope folks remember this one. Man, this one is so cool. Big shout outs. Evil Admiral Kiwi. Oh, yo, Revelug. Hey, what's that? Revelug, hey, watch out, don't fall. There we go, yo, Revelug with a very clean finish. Revelug for the third on the podium. All right, now we're looking for the top of the second podium. We've had one podium, yes, but what about second podium? Revelug with the 22-42, their 18th third place and 91 races completed. A lot of experience going on here. Man Person coming in the lower left to replace Revelug. Working on section number 3. Love to see that progress. Louis progressing right into that pipe. I really like the clear green pipes here. There's something about clear pipes, man. I just really, just like them. I like them. What a cool level, man. Oh, man. What a cool level. It is always such a treat, man. Makers bringing their A game for ROM hack races and just showing us the latest and greatest in Mario technology. I am really, really stoked to see this one. Oh, yo, Blue Ribbon, that's exciting. Maybe we'll get another hack. Yo, now I'm suddenly really waiting for Kiwi to put out another hack with this, man. I wanna play this, and you can play this too by going to romhackraces.com and downloading the patch. Double Doom on the final section, B2 and Louie also on the final section, looking for first on the second podium. Man, man, I'm just watching this, like, man, kind of wish I was racing tonight. This one's awesome. B2, looking for a little bit of movement here in the upper right, moving into the pit, but, you know. This music too is a bop. I'm just like sitting here doing a little dance. Give me your best dance emote, chat friends. We need a little dance party for this song. It's got a chill little dance beat. I really like the color scheme here, and I really like the aesthetics. Like the void is a grid, and the blue walls are also have like grid lines on them. It's just, man, really nice visual environment, and the palette here works really well because the black colors really stand out against the purple and blue background and foreground, and that's such a it's really good kind of subtle good level design. If the background, for example, were darker, it might be hard to see the edges of the void, and in this case, care has been taken to make sure this is highly visible. Oh, B2! Oh no, B2! Oh, they waited too long. They've got to get that shell and shell jump right up to where the orb is, and I think they just like, just kind of like waited to see what happened. So B2 has seen the orb. And that's very motivating for any Kaizo player. B2 in the upper right with a shot at it again. They're waiting. Ah, head bonk. Hey, yo, all the low end, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We got Louie, B2, Man-Person, Double Doom hanging out here. Man-Person on the third room, everyone else on the fourth room. Everyone working hard. Looking for first place on the second podium. It is tight right now. I noticed that, yeah, Louis kind of cheesing the platform section just a little bit. Louis has very precise movements, and in this level, you know, with the void overlapping the ground and making things not existing, it's possible to get a really tight landing and stand on just a kind of a pixel edge of something. Meanwhile, though, B2, nice strat, just running off that falling platform. B2 knows what they want here. They've just got to make it happen. Close. And now they're just... B2 just sealed in a room with a shell. Oh yeah, see that? Double Doom. Whoa. Hey, I like that strat from Double Doom. Skipping the 2 upper falling platforms entirely. Nice strat. This is really good. Like, the players are thinking about what they can do, not what they're supposed to do. I think you should always consider that first. Think about what you can do. Yeah, by waiting until just the end, just until the void is almost not overlapping the wall, they're able to just jump on the carrot platform and let them carry them right through. Yeah, watching Double Doom in the lower right. Man person too, getting really close. They just need that shell jump, and they are just a hop, skip, and a jump away from progress. Nice, yo, man person with a chance at it. Lower left-hand corner. Ooh, it's close. Close. A little bit more hesitation. They would have had it. Ooh, no, nice consistency though. Man person getting right back there. And B2 for another try. Close. It's so tantalizing when you can see the orb. Like, come on, it's right there. It's right there. Oh, gotta let y'all know, I am joined here in my commentary booth, aka my stream lab, by my very fuzzy partner in crime, Mallow the cat, who has decided that it is time for me to pick him up. So, gotta do what we gotta do. I suppose I'll hug this cat. Waiting for Louis, B2, Double Doom. Third section. Man, everyone's doing really well with this, though. Rising to the challenge. Man person, I'm loving this consistency, man. They're getting right back to that shell jump every single time. Mallow the cat doing a big purr. He's having a good day, and I hope you are too. I hope you're having as good of a day as Mallow. Yeah, Double Doom, man. Love this alt strat. That really saves them some steps. And B2 back again for another try in the upper right-hand corner. Ooh, close. Again, if you just got here, you want to learn something about the levels, something I didn't explain, or whatever, please feel free to ask. I assume at this point most people kind of get what's going on here, but if that's not you, don't be a stranger. All racers, nice. All racers on the scrolling horizon. Very good. We're also cheering for, let's see, X Gamer, Ender of Games, Endless Ascent. Double Doom. Oh, look out. Whoa, a little hasty there. Double Doom, though, making it into the shell. And that's going to put them one shell jump away from Lorb. B2, though, with this tenacious consistency. They are dialing their movements in. Come on, you got this, B2. B2! Oh, do you got this? Watch out, buddy. Watch out. B2, DE, upper right-hand corner. Just don't fall in the pit. Just don't do it. Yeah, let's go. B2, DEH1, top of the second podium tonight. Nicely done. Completing their 187th ROM hack race. Nicely done, B2. I knew you had it in you. Man person. Oh, yo, man person in the lower left-hand corner with a try. Oh, that was so close, man. That was it. That was it. Just got to angle themselves a little bit better, but they had the hesitation timing. We got X Gamer coming in here in the upper left, Louis next to them, Man Person and Double Doom down below. Double Doom here, really picking this up. Oh, okay. Now Double Doom, yeah, pausing, kind of taking a look at what they want here. Yeah, Double Doom, that should tell them when they want to do that shell jump. And here's X Gamer in the third section trying to get out alive. X Gamer and Man Person kind of squaring up. Oh, excuse me, yo, wait. I look away for 1 second. What happened? Man Person putting on the old Mario pasta power, as it were. And there's Man Person on the fourth area. Nicely done. Yo, really good showing for a first race. This is awesome. Congrats, Man Person, for stepping up and coming out and racing with us tonight. They are really showing us some good moves. And here's X Gamer. Ooh, trying for it. Slipping into the void, though. Record scratch. Yup, that's me. Bet you're wondering how I got into this situation. Oh, my fuzzy commentator, co-commentator Mallow has decided to depart. Bye, Mallow. We miss you. Double Doom, though, look out. Oh, what the what? 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 Oh my gosh, don't fall. Please make this. Please get this. What a strat. Double Doom. Oh my god, that was great, dude. What a strat. Holy cow. Dude, 80,000 cool points. Right now, in cash, on the table. Double Doom with that really cool strat, man. X Gamer trying to get into the pipe here. Oh man, they had it though. Holy cow, dude. 80,000 cool points plus interest. Double Doom wrapping up. That's only their 5th completed ROM hack race. They have never got first or third, but they have got second. So man, we're seeing the rise. We're seeing the rise of a new star here. That was awesome. I wonder if they knew if that was cheese or not, or if they just figured that's what you do. But in any case, what a cool play. Double Doom, that's play of the night as far as I'm concerned, man. That was awesome. Nicely done. We got Ender of Games coming in here in the lower right-hand corner. Man Person right next to them. X Gamer, Louis Duce up top. Ender and X Gamer on the right-hand side. Third room. Yo, worth mentioning, Double Doom is making the level in 2 weeks. I look forward to that one. Oh, man. And what a cool race tonight. I really, man, give it, please. Can we put some hype in chat for Evil Admiral Kiwi. Man, just love this level here. I just want to say thanks for bringing the freaking A game on this one. This is just so... Man, I just love this level. This is such a cool concept. Ooh, man. Man person. I like this. Taking their time to think about it, look at it. Jeez, man, for a first race, man person really is impressing me. They are prepared. They came prepared to rock, prepared to take this challenge on, and equipped with good skills like pausing like that, just to look at things. Louis, trying some silly stuff. GG, Double Doom. That was an amazing play to win it. And X Gamer, okay, all right, X Gamer. Yep, X Gamer kind of really takes advantage of pause strats. I've seen that work for them in a really cool way. They pause between jumps. They pause when they die. They pause to look at things, and that is certainly like a valid strat. No way that would be like cheating or something. That's just a thing you can do. Yeah, X Gamers, pausing to take a look at it, to consider, to think about it. Oh, I see what they were going for. Oh my gosh, yo, man. The interpretation from some of these racers tonight is really incredible. Oh, man person, ha ha. Watch out, man. Watch out, man person. Spin jumping into that pit. And here's Ender of Games. Ah. What if Komei's trap is expecting you not to be hasty? You know, what if Komei intended for you to think that you shouldn't be hasty, and so you go slow, and by going slow, you fall into the trap? I'm just saying. X Gamer looking for it. I think they're going back over onto the bat. Can they make it? Oh, buddy, jeez. Dude, I want to see X Gamer get this pipe with that strat. That is a little convoluted, but man, it is working for them. You know, Echo, every time I see that Komei's trap emote, I'm always just like, I'm thinking in my head like, yes, a tiny net will stop him. Yo, look out. Louis. Oh, a little slow there, bud. A little slow. Ah. Louis Duce trying for that same strat that Double Doom was using. Kind of skipping the upper platforms and then using them at the end after the shell jump. Look out. Endless Ascent coming in hot in the lower right-hand corner. Endless Ascent, 4th section, playing well tonight. Let's go. Oh, Master Betty, that tiny net was sure fire. Come on, Kung Pao, Enter the Fist. One of the funniest kung fu movies of the early 2000s. You're telling me you don't understand my oblique reference to a early 2000s comedy movie? Am I so old? Yes, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Here goes man person. Man person. Oh, man. Oh, man person. Jeez, they know what they want, man. They are schmoovin'. Love to see it. Great gameplay, man. Great gameplay from everyone tonight. This is why we do this. This is such a good, just a really exemplary ROM hack race. I'm loving this tonight. X Gamer, look out. Oh, buddy, X Gamer. Yo, nice strat. Making it into the pipe and just landing right on the edge of that platform right after the void moved away. X Gamer moving on to the 4th section with style. And that puts everybody, man, everyone on screen right now on the 4th section. We're looking for 2nd on the 2nd podium. I like oh, I'm sorry, we're looking for 3rd on the 2nd podium. Double doom. Got it. I like breaking it up into 1st podium, 2nd podium. You know, it's like more fun than 5th place or whatever, you know. But again, you know, I talk about places and rankings are whatever, you know, whatever. We're all out here doing our best. We're all trying. We're seeing great racers play against other great racers, and we're all here to improve, learn, cheer each other on. I think y'all get that, yeah. Yeah, too. Ton of creativity tonight. This level gives you just enough room to kind of interpret some obstacles. A really, really good blend. Everyone's doing a great job of hanging out above the waterfall, swinging a chain. X Gamer. Oh, yeah, watch out, bud. Maybe, can they catch that carrot platform? Close. Dude, man person with this consistency, though. Say, if you want to try this out for yourself, I gotta remind you, romhackraces.com is the place for you. Or, if you're already on the Discord server, /getlevel from Kelgand. I forgot their name from Kelgand. Our good and noble friend Kelgand has made a bot for us. You can get the levels right on the server. Man person, though, isn't gonna need to get this level, because they already won. Well, almost. There it is. Yo, give it up. First race for man person. And they absolutely owned it. Really good job. That was a really, really, really good first race. Very impressive. 3rd place on the 2nd podium. Man person with their very first ROM hack race under their belt. Well done. Louis Duce up top, X Gamer right next to them, Ender of Games and Endless Ascent, the Ender friends. And these are, yes, the final 4. If you are having a good time and you maybe want to do a little more, we are always looking for extra racers, volunteers, folks and friends to help out. Anyone is welcome to join these races if you want to, and you can sign up on romhackraces.com. All the info's on our server. Be cool. If you want to be really cool like man person, come out and show us your skills. Whatever you're at, there's a ROM hack race level for you, and we're here to cheer you on. Ender of Games, 1 jump away from the pit. Hey, man person, GG. That was great. That was really good. Yeah, no you. And you. That was splendid. You did really well. Oh yeah, yo, Blue Ribbon, I didn't even really think about that. But yeah, you're right. That's why you can't grab the orb when you run into it. Because if you did, the void would swallow you up. It would catch you as you're walking from the finale. Oh, that's clever. I didn't realize why that was the case. Yo, man, you put your brain to work, my friend. You put your brain on the line here and really brained it. I don't mean this in a patronizing way. Ender of games. Oh man, can X Gamer get this? Can they? Oh, maybe. Did you do good? You did terrific. This is really. No, it's not a dumb question. It's fine. Yo, you did great. You did really well. Being able to sight read one of these levels at all is an achievement, let alone under 50 minutes. You did really well. I hope you had fun. Oh, wait. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I was watching Ender. Oh, can we get a clip of that? I missed it. Louis Duce did something clever. Who would have guessed? Oh, a weird alt strat from Cheesemaster Louis Duce? One of the best Kaizo players out there? No, I can't believe it. Louis Duce for the win. Well played, as always. Louis wrapping up their 287th race. Unreal. Actually, what did Louis do? I was looking away. I was watching Ender on the lower part of the screen. Believe it or not, it's trickier than it seems to watch 4 Kaizo racers at once. I try to hang on to that, but you know, it's tricky sometimes. All right, here. Thanks for the clip. What did Louis do? Louis rode the platform all the way, got in with the shell, and then. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's the strat Double Doom. Yeah, that's the same strat Double Doom used. Using those upper, skipping the upper platforms. And X Gamer, wah, man, you know, all I have to do, honestly, I should just not watch the race. I should close my eyes, and because every time I look away, it seems like somebody got it. Yeah, that's the same strat Double Doom used. They didn't use the upper platforms to get down to the shell. They used them after they jumped up to the top. I wonder if they know if that's cheese or if they thought that's what you're supposed to do, but it worked out either way. All right, yo, it's the battle of the Enders. Endless Ascent and Ender of Games. Both, well, I'll say, ugh. I get so tongue-tied. Endless Ascent working on room number 4. Ender of Games working on room number 3. But Ender of Games almost out of here. They are doing really well tonight. Yeah, in a non-patronizing way, I hope this doesn't come across as weird, but like, I am genuinely proud of everybody tonight. And I usually am. Very rarely am I not. Y'all are just rising to the occasion, taking the deaths in stride, learning. You make me proud. You make me proud to be a part of the Kaizo community and proud to see this kind of gameplay and creativity on display every single week. While we're hanging out here, I just want to give a shout out once again to the kind volunteers who help make this possible. Oh, wait, hold up. Ender, come on, buddy. You got it. Oh, oh, man. Those death blocks. They made it hard on purpose. Jeez. Some very kind volunteers helping us out behind the scenes tonight. Obviously, Evil Admiral Kiwi, the champion of the day, making this incredible level. Blue Ribbon High Life, Mason, SMW, and Mithrillionaire for helping us test it throughout the week. Echo and BD for scouting tonight, watching all the racers. BD for doing so much for us, posting the announcements, keeping us all in line. Just, we love you, BD. You do so much and are so kind and good. And What's Up, Dot? Of course, we love our trans comrades on the restream tonight. And then, you know, we got friends like Kelgand, Amper, behind the scenes doing like bot stuff, helping us out with technical aspects, making it so that you get the best ROM Hack Race experience we can provide. And if you're on the Discord, being able to grab levels and look up stats. And Kelgand even made me this awesome little stream tool viewer. So for example, I can click on X Gamer's name and tell you that they've completed 10 ROM Hack races thus far. And I can see the level info and the staff. I could tell you, for example, that Evil Admiral Kiwi also made week 337 Lost in Blue with a difficulty rating of 5. And they also made week 290 Motor Issues with a difficulty of 6. So if you want to practice some stuff, checking out a ROM Hack Race level is a great way to do that. If you're trying to, you know, grind your skill a little bit, sometimes it's hard to commit to a whole hack. You know, you play a couple levels and then, geez, I don't like this level. And then you don't feel like you won, even though you beat 3 or 4 levels in a hack. Don't worry about that. Just grab a ROM hack race level from a maker that you enjoy, sort them by difficulty, sort them by what kind of stuff you like, and just try a level. Great way to prepare for a race, great way to hone your skills a little bit. Is there a way to mass download all the past race levels? I don't think so. That might be kind of cool to have, but I don't think that exists at the moment. Ender of Games, here we go. Back again. They've got all the hesitation. They just got to wedge themselves in there. Ender right back again with that consistency. Great hesitation on the falling platform. Man, oh man, they're going to get it. Oh, you know, I wanted to ask too, like, you know, chat. Hey, that's you, chat. How you doing? You doing okay tonight? You know, having a good weekend? I wish good things upon you. And I hope that your weekend is comfy and chill. What do people recommend as a first Kaizo expert? Oh, boy. You could go a lot of different directions with that. It's, oh, man. Tricky question. I think, and then this is just my take, you know, chat, give us some advice. But, let's go. Ender, hold up. Ender. It's all you. All you. Ender of Games. Getting in there. You know, Kaizo Expert really, as you go up in difficulty, you get more into specialization, right? You're gonna start, you know, there are hacks that are expert because they have really expert shell tricks or really expert cape. Beautiful Dangerous? Go for it. Yeah, looks like a lot of Beautiful Dangerous recommendations. Maybe give that one a try. But, you know, you get into specializations. So, you know, in picking an expert hack, be aware of that, I guess. You know, if your shell tech isn't where you want it to be, if your cape tech is a little rough, then, you know, learn those skills, because expert is going to challenge you to be specialized. Expert is going to assume that you already know how to do, like not patched cape turnaround, or turn back shell drops, or heck, even a midair or something. So, you know, I would say maybe try to pick something, maybe Beautiful Dangerous would be a good one. You know, there's expert platforming, maybe find something like that, you know, or just consider where your skills are at, and just, I don't know, I'm not trying to discourage you from playing expert. You should give it a try, but, you know, just be aware that expert is going to require more specialization. And that's one of the key distinguishing things of expert. Maybe, heck, maybe if you're feeling bold, I would maybe even say like, Casio. Or, what about, here's just one from me. What about, Kaizo 2? T. Takamoto's Kaizo. I know Kaizo 1 is the historical one, and Kaizo 3 is the big bad of the series. Kaizo 2 is really tricky, and, has a lot. Or, maybe if you want something a little more modern, what about, Ode to the Original Sin from various makers, kind of an ode to the Kaizo trilogy. Some really tough stuff in there, and a lot of chances to learn some new techniques. My advice also, I know you didn't ask for it, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. My advice is, if you are finding it really difficult to do some specialized thing, always remember to use tools. And by tools, I mean make a save state and practice, or go into Lunar Magic and make a little practice area. Take the ROM itself, you know, whatever hack you're playing, take that into Lunar Magic, delete all the rest of the level, and make yourself a little practice chamber on the isolated obstacle that you want to learn. I genuinely believe, and this is, again, it's just me, take it for what it is. You know, I stress a martial arts kind of approach to this sort of thing, but I do genuinely believe that true Kaizo skill comes more from studying the fundamentals and less from playing any particular hack. You can just play an ever increasingly difficult series of hacks. And yeah, you get some skill, definitely. But adaptability and the ability to learn new situations is what really distinguishes players. And so don't forget to just work on your skills in the abstract and don't put too much faith in any one expert hack. There is no expert hack that is going to teach you everything you want to know. And when you play a hack, you're always doing that hack's interpretation. You're doing this type of shell jump. You're doing this particular trick. What you want is skill moving the plumber in the abstract. So never forget to make your own things, make training areas, make save states, take the game apart and put it back together, and focus on the essential fundamentals. Because everything in an expert hack is just fundamentals expressed in a really challenging way. I've been playing Jigoku 3 Bowser, for example. Kaizo 3 Bowser is a more prominent example. What do you do in Kaizo 3 Bowser? You run, and you jump, and you throw things. Those are all skills that you can learn in level 1-1 of any Mario game. Mario World, Yoshi's Island 1 has those skills in it. But Yoshi's Island 1 is very easy. Kaizo 3 Bowser is very difficult. What's the difference there? Nuance. Nuance, tight control. The better you can run, move, jump, throw, drop objects, toss objects up, bounce on things, regrab, spin jump, all of those very basic things. I know it seems silly and like, oh, well, that's basic. I don't need. The pros know the basics inside and out. Expert is just basic to the extreme. So I wish you all the best. And from what I saw you playing tonight, I think you're going to rise to the occasion. Oh, yo, yeah, word, playing Geometry Dash, totally. Yep, I think the same thing applies to Kaizo. When you really break down a lot of the expert stuff, it just comes down to fundamentals expressed in a very challenging way. And the better and more solid you are on basic fundamentals, the stronger you're going to be able to rise to anything. It's not the ability to beat any expert hack, right? Even the absolute best players still they have to learn. What are they good at? They're good at learning. They're good at adapting. They're so good at the controls that when you give them something new to do, they're able to assimilate that information really, really quickly. And they can do that because they have a strong grasp of the fundamentals. Honestly, I see your Kappa gemstones, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you know, play some other stuff from other people for variance, but making your own stuff is really, really helpful. I mean, I can say for my own part that, like, being able to make my own stuff has made me so much better than I would have if I would have just played other people's hacks. It's, as you make things, you play around, you test things, right? You make an obstacle, then you test it over and over again. Not only do you learn fundamentals, but you learn how to adjust yourself. As you're making things, you're trying a jump that you built, and oh, this isn't working, and you try it and try it and try it, and it doesn't work, and then you learn, oh yeah, I just need to adjust how I'm pressing the button. I just need to adjust this way or that way. Endless Ascent, though, doesn't need to adjust anything. Oh, don't fall in the pit, my friend. Watch out. Endless Ascent, one jump away from victory. Nicely done, Endless Ascent. Way to win it. Well played, well played. 118 ROM hack races under their belt. Endless Ascent. Let's get some GGs in chat. Good job. But yeah, you know, when you make, you are playing, right? You know, I've pretty much got all of my SMB2 skills solely from just making SMB2 stuff. So, just I guess my whole point, my whole takeaway is that, like, playing hacks is good, playing hacks from other people is good, moving from beginner to intermediate to expert, great stuff to do. But don't forget to just take advantage of all the tools you have. Making your own levels, using save states, building training obstacles, taking training hacks, going back into standard, finding a way to practice a trick where you don't die if you mess it up. Use everything. Nothing is off the table. Play in slow motion. Slow your emulator down or whatever and play slower and build up to the proper speed. Whatever you have, whatever you can do to teach yourself. The only cheating is lying, right? Don't, as people are like, well, isn't save states cheat? No, it's not. It's not cheating. It's cheating if you lie about it. Splicing a video and lying is cheating, but, nobody really does that. Sometimes people do, but I don't think anyone's done that in Kaizo. I haven't never seen it. And I think it'd be pretty easy to tell sometimes. But, the only cheating is lying. So by that logic, make use of all the tools you can. Do whatever you can think of to work on your skills in the abstract. If you lift weights, you can lift boulders. You know what I mean? If you lift boulders, you could probably carry the grocery bags. So on and so on and so on. Pure strength, pure execution, pure fundamentals. Sorry, I'm very passionate about this particular aspect of things. Shout outs to Bruce Lee fans worldwide. Treat it like a martial art. Do one kick 1,000 times. Nice try, Ender. They were right at the end. I know, that was it. They got this. Ender is pretty consistent, man. Once they get something, they get it. So I think we're going to see the full clear here. Yeah, look at this. Right back here. Well, I hope y'all are enjoying yourselves here tonight on ROM Hack Races. It is wonderful to do these every week, and I am really grateful to be able to be a part of it. If you haven't already, drop a follow for these racers. Go and see them on their channels. There are so many great people playing Kaizo in our community, and I'm sure they would love to see some new friends stopping by. Drop a follow for us here on ROM Hack Races, and we'll be back every Saturday night with another Mario World Kaizo race for you. Oh man, Ender just bonking just a little bit, trying to get up through the void ceiling. You can see the orb just slightly off screen, just kind of laughing at you. Yeah, no, it's tricky to align yourself because the void is moving, so you have to anticipate that forward motion and work with it. Yeah, I'm stoked to try these bonus levels out. Yeah, see, I haven't seen the bonus levels, so I'm excited to excited we get more of this gimmick. Oh, Ender, so close, man, so close. That was it. That was it. Here we go, Ender. Kind of requires like a little bit of like, you just kind of have to jump forward, like leap of faith, sort of. You're anticipating that forward motion of the void. It is a pseudo auto scroller, isn't it? Yeah, that's interesting. I hadn't really thought of that until now, but you're right. It's also cool how this void mechanic really makes things pretty uncheesable. You know, the only way you're gonna get through the solid wall is if the void is there. And I like gimmicks that lend themselves to that. Like, just by its very nature, it's like, really, you're not going to cheese this. Kind of like having a low timer in a speedrun level. You know, you just have to do it. Yeah, true. De-cheeses the walls, but really opens up for creativity between other obstacles. Yeah. Gives you just enough adaptability. Adaptable. L'adaption. Oh, trying. Oh, you got this. Oh man, yo, I say, I hope y'all are feeling well tonight. Just thanks for tuning in, spending a little bit of your Saturdays with us here on RomHack Races. I hope you're doing great. If the wall was controllable with LR, that'd be wild, actually. There's a lot of potential. This Horizon Void gimmick just has a lot of potential. What if it was like a circular shape? I'm not sure what the music is. I'm really bad at the ongoing game of name that tune that Kaizo hacking is. Some people are really good at that. Like, they just like, oh, this is the boss battle music from this exact game. Oh, this is level 2 from this obscure game that people know. I'm not so good at that. Actually, I think Furpy made a level kind of similar to that, Gemstones, a while ago. I forget the name of it. It was a KLDC level. Man, Ender, you got this. Oh, well. Oh, I get jokes. You know, someone told me a joke once and I was like, I get it. I get that joke. One time I got a joke. Ender's so close, man. So close. That's good too, Blue Ribbon. I'm glad. I'm glad. It's important to be a fun person that gets jokes. Come on, you got this, Ender. Got this, though. My point stands. You do got this. Yeah, no, this really, I mean, it highlights, like, these are difficult levels. Like, I feel like, I wonder if people get the wrong impression because people, you know, clear it really quickly, but it's challenging. This is tough stuff, and that's why being able to beat it in, you know, 40 minutes is really good. It's really, really good. That's why we're here to celebrate everybody's accomplishments and achievements. Oh man, I don't know. Once again, if y'all have questions or want to learn more, please feel free to ask. I'm just, just kind of chilling, supporting everybody. I assume at this point everyone kind of gets how this mechanic works. If you have thoughts or want to share them, man, we're here for you. Anybody got any cool weekend plans? And by cool weekend plans, chilling out is definitely a plan. This consistency though, Ender, man, just farming attempts. Yo, looking good. Oh, that was it though. Oh man, so close. Ender of games, literally a jump away. I think we're gonna see it. I believe. Do you believe? I believe. They've got the timing for that jump now, so it's like once you get it one time, then you just like that confidence builder. Back again. All right, we're gonna chill here. We're waiting. We want to get that full clear. We believe, I believe, if you believe, and I know Ender believes, they're not giving up. So we're looking for the full clear, trying to get that. We usually schedule 2 hours for these broadcasts, so we got some time. I don't know, what's on your mind? They are so close, man. They're so close. One shell jump away. Oh, sorry. I'm just kind of watching. I'm trying to think of something funny. Hey, you heard that one joke? Did you ever hear a joke that was like so funny and then you forgot what it was? No joke determination here from Ender. Let's go. This looks like it. This looks like it. Ender, now be careful, my friend. Be careful. Up and over. Yeah, they're checking. They're cautious. I like this. Kaizo, you know, needs skepticism. And that is gonna do it. Let's go. Ender of games. Well played. A full clear for everybody. Absolutely love to see it. Everyone coming out here working as hard as they can. 207 races for Ender of games. That's a great record, man. Great job. Big thanks, of course, to all of our volunteers tonight. What's up, Dot? We love our trans comrades. Blue Ribbon Mason, Mithrillionaire Echo, BD, and of course, Evil Admiral Kiwi for making this fine level for us tonight. You, that's right, all of you in chat, you did a great job. Great job watching. Great job cheering everybody on. I love the community spirit, and I love that we're here for everybody, man. That's awesome. I hope that ROM Hack Races can continue to be a place where we can support each other and we can raise our skills just as far as they'll go. Thank you for being a part of it tonight. We're going to have another race on Saturday next, 1 week from now. So please feel free to tune in. We're going to have a new maker and a new level and some brand new fun. Until then, go and follow the racers. There are plenty of cool people in our community playing Kaizo. You're one click away from a cool new stream I know you're going to like. So do that, and maybe jump on the Discord if you want to hang out with us. And follow us along. We're going to go for a raid. I'm going to let Dot over here. What's up, Dot? We love our trans comrades. Gotta say it. Yeah, we're going to go say it. And yeah, let's go raid Ender. That's perfect. And we can check out some of the bonus levels here. We get 2 tonight, man. Hey, Kiwi's hooking us up. Thank you from all of us at ROM Hack Races. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Keep working hard. Keep practicing your skills. And come back and see us next week. You matter. Your thoughts matter. Your heart matters. Your feelings matter. You matter to other people in your lives. You matter to me as human beings. You matter to the internet's #1 Longboy Furret. And the people that matter to you in your lives would love to hear from you about that. We know Black Lives Matter. LGBTQIA+ lives matter. Indigenous lives matter. Disabled, autistic, and plural lives matter. And you. Keep working hard. I will see you all next time. For my friends, stream friends, I will see you all on Monday. We got some games to finish, and I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching tonight, everybody. Peace.